This video is going to walk through running both of them side by side because I want to compare some of the new features in WordPress 2.5 to the old version. So you can certainly do this just for 2.5 if you'd like, and this will allow you to run it locally on your PC. So one of the first things we have to do is download and install and configure XAMPP Lite, which is a open source software tool that allow you to run Apache web server and MySQL database. So let's go get that, and we'll go over to Firefox here, and I've already done it. I've already downloaded it, but what we'll do is we'll walk through how you would go get it. And I just googled XAMPP, and I like getting it at SourceForge. Again, it's a big popular open source site, and just click on download there. You can see the different environments that you can get it for, but we'll get the Windows version for now. And it tells us it's at release 1.6.6a here, and I would download this one, this executable. It's a little bit smaller, might be able to download it a little bit quicker. So that's pretty much it. You would just download it. I'm going to close this out, and here's the download right here. I've already extracted it to this folder. You can see all the different files and folders that make up XAMPP Lite. You would copy this to the root of your C or to any drive, whether it be E or F. And there you can see it. I have it at the root of C. And you would run this setup_xampp.batch file, which we'll do here by double-clicking on it. And there's really nothing to do because I've already run the setup on this machine, so we'll just press any key to continue. You would typically see a couple messages. It probably takes about 5 seconds to really install it, or set it up, that is. With that setup finished, you would then double click on this XAMPP control.exe, and one thing I like to do is right click on it, send a shortcut to the desktop. That way you can get to this a little bit quicker in the future. So we'll double click on the control panel, and here's the control panel for XAMPP. And what we want to do is start the Apache web server, and that's what's going to allow us to browse locally to our two different versions of WordPress. And we'll unblock from the firewall. And then we'll start MySQL and unblock that from the Vista firewall. And we can close that out now that we have both services running. And it's running right here. And we'll go back to our little list of things to do and review while we install all this. So we have XAMPP installed and configured, and it's running. Now we want to download WordPress 2.3 and 2.5. So here's the www.wordpress.org website. We can download WordPress 2.5. I've already downloaded it and extracted it. I also had WordPress 2.3 already on my machine, so I have that extracted as well. And we'll go look at the downloads folder. So there's WordPress 2.3 and WordPress 2.5. So what you want to do is copy both of those folders under the HT docs folder of XAMPP Lite. So you can see I've done that here. And we'll go into WordPress 2.3. If we go back to our little list here, it tells you we want to copy those folders. And we really need to configure them before we do these steps. So both versions come with a config sample file. And what you want to do is copy and paste that. I like to keep the original untouched, but I'll take the copy. I'm going to hit F2, And I'm going to get rid of these words because you really need, in the end, this wp-config file. Right click on it. I'm going to pick edit. If you don't see edit on your machine, you might have to do an open with and just open it with Notepad or some text editor. And it's going to say put your database here, put the login to your database here, the user, and the password. So I know I'm going to create a WordPress 2.3 database, and the login is going to be root. And there's no password. Save that, exit. And we'll go do that over in WordPress 2.5. There's the sample file. Control-C, Control-V, copy and paste. F2 to edit the file name. Right click on it, select edit. The database name will be WordPress 2.5. And the user will be root.